Hello there, everyone. How's it all going today? I hope you're all doing well. Things set up alright? Cool. Yeah, we good. Alright, Goncharlo. And obviously Nightbot. Good to see you guys. I mean, Nightbot's a bot, but you know, it's we gotta say hello, right? Mega, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Grass. Was about to sleep, but saw the stream. Well, sleep's important, so if you need to sleep, then I would go sleep, honestly. I do like me some sleep. Honestly, I didn't want to wake up this morning, but I thought, you know what? It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Oh, Kashyyyk. I might not try and start on Kashyyyk, to be honest. If we end up on some point, then that's a better option. Alright, that's a much better option. Lovely. I got a maths exam in 5 hours. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely go to sleep. I would have been in sleep like hours ago if that was the case. God damn. Finally got Battlefront 2 yesterday. I've always wanted to play it, so kind of happy about it. Oh, you've only just got it? Oh wow. I thought you would have had. I thought you would have had it for ages, honestly. Fair enough, though. No, it's good to see that you've got the game now. That is awesome. Let's do that. Supercharged Sentry is always the dominant one. Let's try this. Let's try this loadout. Oh, got distracted by Among Us. Oh yeah, I saw Benji was on Among Us. It's a valid distraction. Valid excuse. I'll give you that. Alright, I'm good to go. Alright, I haven't used this gun in a while. I'm going to be making a loadout guide for this within the next week or so. So I need to kind of give it a go and... Come on. Show yourself, cowards. I'm getting nothing here. I'm actually getting nothing. Oh my lord. Oh, that was some nice headshot damage. Wow. Fair enough. Oh, right. So, how has the start of everyone's weeks been so far then? I mean, it's only Tuesday afternoon. But, well, for some people, like time traveling grass over there, it'll be, what, Wednesday now? So... But yeah, how's the start of everyone's week's been? Christopher, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, get in. Are you serious? From behind, wow. Okay, that's annoying. I feel like I'm going to struggle with this gun today. R2-D2 noises. But are they happy beeps or sad beeps? That's the important question. Did nothing. Oh, it's Vega. Okay, I'm running.
Slow and steady.
Not quite what I had in mind, honestly. Oh, blimey. Wow, he still actually got me? What? Well, okay, firstly, how did I not do, Firstly, how did I not get a kill? And secondly, how did that Anakin not kill him before? Like, that's ridiculous. Game Theory is doing a St. Jude live stream. I'm guessing... I mean, I don't know who Game Theory is, I'll be honest. But I'm guessing you mean St. Jude's in the charity. If so, I mean, that's good. That's good. It's always good to help out charity.
We received the all clear. The imps can have the offer. There's nothing valuable left. We'll rejoin our comrades at a new base where we're going the offensive.
Alright. Really not a good start at all, but I want to use the... Yeah, not a good start at all, but I really want to use the DC-15 LE, because I need to get, like, decent with it so that I know what I'm actually talking about when I'm doing my loadout guide for it. Because I don't want to use the impact grenade and barrage again. I'd quite like to make it with the combat shield, but just gotta wait and see how things go. Liam, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Don't know what song you'd be referring to there at all, I'll be honest. Decklord, good to see you as well. It's your dad's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Decklord's dad. I hope he has a good day. I hope you had a good day as well, Decklord. It's good to see you. Where to next? Is it... Oh. Naboo. Love a bit of Naboo. Mega's gonna be right back. You better be. Well, this is fantastic. Oh, okay, it's filling up actually. That's fine. Oh, wait, no. I know why it took so long. It's because I'm on the PS5. Oh, God. I was worried that the lobby was dead for a second there, but I'm seeing a lot of people who were in the game last time, so... when are you streaming Fortnite? 7 PM maybe? No, it'll be more like 8 PM. Yeah, it'll be 8 PM, because I need to have a break first. I need to get some dinner. Oh, what a stretch. Yeah, I need to get some dinner. I need to just kind of chill out a bit. And the event starts at... The event starts at 9, so I don't really want to be like, yeah, I don't want to be streaming at 7 for 2 whole hours and then do the event. So I want to start at like 8 o'clock and then do that basically. PM what time? UTC. So I'll start at 8 PM UTC. Come on. Okay, maybe it is a bit of a dead lobby then. Maybe a lot of people left. Ace Gamer, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm loving the Christmas hat. I love it. I've been thinking of maybe going for like a Christmassy sort of theme. However, yeah. I don't know. I would quite like it. It would be quite nice. Maybe just change the blue to a green or something. Just for Christmas. What time does the event start for you? 9 PM. So the event starts at 9 PM for me, which is in just under 5 hours time. Just under 5 hours now. Which should be good. I'm going to start at 8 though. You know, play some games for about an hour. Just try and make sure I actually get into the... Just try and make sure I actually get into the matchmaking for it so I can then actually play. I'll be back at 9, but on my TV. That's all good. That's all good. You don't have to. You don't have to explain. You get out of school at 9 PM. Oof. Well, it'll be 9 PM for me. Yeah. Well, that's actually when the event starts, so perfect timing. You see. Influencing game-related purchases through targeted ads. Right. Come on. This has been trying to fill up for like 5 minutes now. I thought it would be okay, but no. Clearly not. Alright, well, I'm going to start off with a sniper anyway, because... How can you not? I had marksman, stealth, personal shooter, and then it was the NT242, obviously with dual zoom and improved cooling. Lovely. We'll go jungle. Why not? Oh my god. Okay, alright. I'm just going to quit. It's annoying. Do you think we will get a Battlefront 3 in the next few years? I don't think EA can ignore how strong the Battlefront community is. Yes. No. Maybe. Not with, like, it's not going to be within the next couple years. It'll be... well, I mean, you say a few years, so that's kind of longer than 2, but the earliest I think we'll see a Battlefront 3 is in 3 years' time. The latest I think we'll see a Battlefront 3 is 5. 5 years, I mean, even 3 years takes us up to the end of... yeah, 3 years takes us up to the end of the EA license currently. 5 years obviously takes us beyond that. I mean, EA will no doubt retain the license, so there's no need to like worry about that with regards to another Battlefront. I think, considering DICE are working on the next Battlefield at the moment, that'll be released next year, like late next year, as confirmed a while ago. I think we'll see I think they'll then really be able to begin production on Battlefront, hopefully. Because the thing is, though, they know how popular Battlefront 2 was. Like, especially it was getting to the stage where, I mean, it was like even for a few months, like the whole of the last year and a half, it had really been growing in numbers a lot. And the fact that Battlefront 2 got to where it was, and then they pulled the plug was, you know, I think they know it was a bit silly. Wow, okay. I felt like I was getting shot through the boxes there, but oh well. So yeah, I think a Battlefront 3 will be in 2023, 2024. Hopefully after next year they'll begin production on that maybe, and we can see things actually come into place, but you know, these things take time, and they're obviously not going to announce it straight away. Like, they're not going to begin production and then be like, hey, we're on Battlefront 3. I mean, yeah, they just won't go that way. YOLO, boy.
Unidentified first order operative on site.
I don't think I'm going to use the Detonator Charger. I'm not I mean, I used to like it, but it's not ideal. Come on. Damn it. General Hux, GN, good to see you guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, thank you, General Hux. Hope you are too. Mr. Beast, Markiplier, Dream, Jacksepticeye, a lot of big YouTubers will be there. Noise. Does Battlefront 2 run smoothly on PS5? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not really any different to... Honestly, like, I'm playing at 60 FPS, it doesn't feel any different to what I used to be playing at, which was 30. Like, yeah, I mean, it feels good. Like, there's nothing... There are no major... It's not like there are any major improvements or anything with it. You know, just runs like it normally should. There's nothing to, like, praise about it. There's nothing to be negative about, so... yeah. Battlefront and Battlefield 5 are my fave games, I gotta say, and Red Dead. It's interesting you say Battlefield 5, actually, because that was the most... one of the more interesting Battlefield runs. I mean, obviously, it didn't go too well, but it's still going to be people's, like, you know, it's going to be someone's favourite. But, oh, you're joking. Yeah, I mean, I think for me, like, oh, you're joking. Oh, come on, spawn in.
Castle's almost theirs. Any suggestions?
Oh, what? Oh, you're there.
Our lucky day.
Oh,
One of our best
I'm
is
not
on site.
going well today at all. I don't really, like, I'm just using the DC-15 Eddie to try and get a decent place with it. Oh, man, I can't.
I'm sorry. They got the castle. We'll try and rescue our friends later, I promise.
Do you enjoy the PS5 more than the PS4? Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. My PS4 could only run at 30 FPS, so now I'm playing everything at 60, so that's obviously an improvement. Loading times are insanely fast compared to what I used to be playing, so yeah, that's obviously a bonus. You know, I get to play Call of Duty at 120 FPS when I'm not streaming, so that's amazing. Yeah, like everything about it is so much better, and obviously with the controller, it holds better than the PS4 controller, but also any games that have the you know, haptic feedback and adaptive triggers are really good as well. So that's only on supported games though. For me at the moment, that is only Cold War and Fortnite at the moment. So I've only got 2 games that can support it, but obviously the more games that come out, the more support it will get, which is lovely. It'd be really cool if Squadrons could use the adaptive triggers, because I think that'd be really cool. Love the controller, but I don't have one yet, but my mate does. Yeah, the controller's really nice. I went and... So, this is my brother's PS4 controller that he's using at the moment. This is the difference, actually. Yeah, this is the difference in PS5 to PS4 controllers. So, PS5, PS4, obviously. Yeah. And, like, I hold this now, and it feels really natural. Like, it's a bit white. It's bigger than the PS4 controller. And then this one, like, it's really small. I do like that it's quite compact, but like you can see here, my fingers here are kind of like slipping off, and it feels really bubbly. Whereas with this, I've got so much more room to like grip, and it's really nice. So yeah, I'm loving it. And speaking of PS5, like my podcast this month, which I will be looking to sort out over the next kind of 2 weeks, will be kind of like a review for the PS5. So the podcast is available for all channel members, all Patreon members, and it can also be purchased on my merch store as well, like individually for each episode, which is cool. So yeah, if a podcast from me is of interest, then any tier channel member or Patreon can access the podcast. And to go in line with the tiers of channel membership, then it's like per episode it'll be about $3 on Teespring as well, just so it lines up with the other places basically. Gotta go, but have a great stream. Not a problem at all. Thank you very much, Channel Hux. Have a good rest of your day, bud, and we'll see you soon. Oh, that's an explosion. Oh, you bugger. Ak, good to see you. Just saw The Mandalorian Season 2, and it's epic. Well, we've still got 3 more episodes to go, Ak. We've still got 3 more to go, but yeah, it's awesome at the moment. It was good that PS5 got SSD, but it should have more storage, in my opinion. Yeah, it's great that it's got an SSD. It would be nice to have more storage, but like with you know, we'll be getting the external, like, you know, the external storage devices. Like, they'll be releasing a bunch of those next year, so I'm hoping they're not you know, massively expensive. I mean, they probably will be. I mean, an Xbox One for like 1 terabyte is like 200 quid, and it's like, what? But, yeah. I mean, I guess it is like, you know, it's still SSD capability and all that, but... Oh, it's crazy. Sad broke noises. Yeah, I know that pain. I know that pain. Right. Ah, my controller died. Fantastic. There we go. I got Squadrons last week and I'm really enjoying it. Nice. You also got Fallen Order the other day, didn't you? As well. That's cool. So you got both of the 2 recent Star Wars games in the last kind of week or so, which is cool. Oh, you actually. Oh, I've missed him. Oh. Come on. Bro, how? What? Maybe that second one didn't, but that first one certainly was a headshot and a half. Like, come on. Oh, that Solo. I'm on a Star Wars gaming high. Nice. I'm on a. I don't know. I mean, I'd say I'm just in the middle right now. Very excited for the B-Wing and TIE Defender in Squadrons next month. This month even. This month is December 1st, so... Yeah, they're coming this month, which is obviously very exciting. Beyond that, though, I mean, there's not really anything to particularly look forward to at the moment. I mean, there's Lego Star Wars as well, actually, so there's that. No. No spoilers for the newest Mando episode. Me and my fam have been busy, haven't got a chance to see it. No worries. Yeah, I'll try and I won't speak about it, but hopefully, if anyone else does, then yeah, we'll keep it on the down low. Should be alright. Next gen argument solved. Weird architecture building or mini fridge. Yeah, it's a Wi-Fi. It's a Wi-Fi box. It's Wi-Fi or mini fridge. But I like internet. So I got the Wi-Fi. It's a bit harder to play on the Empire side than the New Republic just because of the cockpit. Really? See, I honestly don't feel that at all. Like, yeah, you have less view of the cockpit with the TIEs, but I really don't feel that at all. I mean, it's the same in Battlefront though. Like, I mean, sure you can go third person on this, but like in Battlefront, the cockpits are smaller and everything anyway. So like, and I'm pretty sure the argument was never brought up at that point. So it's like, yeah. But no, I mean, I get that obviously your vision is reduced, but I don't personally think it has any significance in difficulty. I mean, that's just my opinion on it, to be fair, but I mean, if it genuinely does for some people, then fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I've never really spoken to many people about it, so I could be completely wrong. Spy Heath, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You should be doing school right now, Christopher. Well, get to school, my dude. School's important. Do it. Yeah. Nice. Come on. Get him. Lovely. He's got no idea the force sap. Oh, I love it. Alright, let's zoom. Are we talking about in squadrons? Yes, Spikies, we are. Oh yeah, how are you finding actually? Because you recently got it as well. But grammar hard. That's why you go to school, so you learn grammar better. If you really focus on something, like if you like something like spelling and grammar and all that jazz, like if you actually focus on it like properly, I know. I mean, obviously, if you have learning difficulties, that's going to be something completely different. But like, if you don't, then if you just focus on it, then it's really not that difficult.
Ion disruption detected. Defend the ATM-6 while it recovers.
No, get him. Oh. Oh, yes. I'm so glad I hit that. Grammar makes you want to live-ant,
Push
huh?
forward. Annihilate anything in our way.
What are you saying? In December, I'm doing a Scorchion's First Impressions video. And one for Jello Fallen Water movie. Very nice. Yeah, I think my plan, at some point this month, it'll probably be...
Capture squad, take position in the mine hangar control zone.
Yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow. But I'm going to be talking about my ideal pod racing game, which should be interesting. I've never like really played a pod racing game. I mean, to be honest, I could probably do with not releasing it tomorrow because I haven't. Well, I mean, maybe I could, but I don't have the pod racing game. So yeah, like the original like episode 1 pod racer. I think it'd be really good to get that and just like for gameplay stuff. But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't really like joke about. I mean, I know it's not like you're not like meaning it in a funny way, but like I wouldn't really say stuff like that, to be honest, Chris, because there are genuinely people that have those thoughts over things that actually are really difficult times. Whereas like grammar is just something that, you know, it's really like. I mean, it might be hard to understand at first, but like just work hard. Like, because this is the thing, Chris. Like, you're saying that you should be doing school right now, but you're not doing it because grammar's hard. Well, again, like that's why you go to school. Because if you're struggling and stuff like that, then you learn and get better at those things. And by not doing it, you don't learn how to get better with it. So. I mean, obviously, I appreciate you being here, but you know, school's more important than this.
Mine hangar almost secure.
We move. It's
We've
nice.
driven back the
There's 2 of them, I
resistance.
think.
Now's the time to quash
Spool
them
it up.
completely.
I'm so glad they added the fact that you can just spool it whenever you want. Like, I'm ready. I can just press a button and boom.
Close in.
Come on,
Keep the
me in.
resistance from sealing the blast doors by
Oh, I'm
destroying
gonna
the
go.
power console.
Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Come on. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a topic that I think we should get into. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy numbers, Ace. It's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Damn it. Yeah, I mean it is mostly young people. Just because there's so much pressure on teenagers and young people at the moment. Like that, I mean, I don't know what it was like 40 years ago, and I imagine there would have been immense pressure for teens and young people back then anyway. But like now with social media really does not help the problem. I mean, it can be a great like tool. It can be a force for good, but it doesn't help when you've always got people like flexing and showing off and everything like that, and then you have like these young people like trying to do all they can to be like that person or to be the perfect person so that they can post on Instagram and be like, hey, look at me. Like, it really is a blessing and a curse. It really is.
That mechanism blasted beyond repair.
Resistance commander landing.
I mean, it's obviously not just social media. Like, people will get like really anxious about school, and just people at school genuinely being dicks to them and stuff like that. Like, there are going to be so many reasons, but social media doesn't help sometimes.
Finally, the Resistance have nowhere left to run. Our revenge is at hand.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, they might. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really want to get into the details of it because it's really like it is a really sad topic. I don't think it's like, I don't really think it's something that everyone wants to be talking about. But yeah, I mean, it can be one of those like split-second decisions where you kind of like, you instantly regret doing it, but then you can't. Like, you can't stop it. So yeah, it's horrible. Now we have the internet, it's very easy to be famous. I wouldn't say it's easy. It's not easy. Like, now that we have the internet, it's not easy to be famous, but there are certainly more ways to do so, and like you could become famous on like anything. I think that's what you're trying to say. Like, it's not like anyone can be famous, like but it's just like, yeah, you could become famous from a stupid like little like 12-second TikTok you made, and that suddenly you're now famous and all eyes are on you and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly easier than it used to be. Yeah, 100%. Because now that we have the internet, there's obviously YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, all of these like social places. No matter what role they have. I mean, the thing with YouTube is like, you'll have YouTubers for all kinds of topics. I mean, me literally just focusing on Star Wars games. In like, I don't cover the like Star Wars broadly. I mean, I have done a little bit in the past, and maybe I will in the future, depending on like how Star Wars gaming is in however long. If Star Wars gaming like gets into really like awful place, then like I'll probably have to broaden the scopes a little bit more to like the films and all that. But yeah, I mean, then there's just like cars and just like so many, like thousands of other games, and just, yeah, it's crazy. I think he means that anyone can be famous, no matter how old you are. Well, I mean, that could happen anyway. But yeah, it's just the fact that there are so many places that, because of the internet, there are so many other places that, yeah, you can be famous for. And yeah, it absolutely can be unexpected. Like, it can be like anything. Like, Among Us. I mean, I imagine you all know Among Us. That game was released in July 2019 or July 2018. So before it became insanely famous, it was already a year or two old, and now it's like one of the biggest games out there at the moment. So yeah, it's crazy. Stacy, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Nick as well. Good to see you again. How are things with you? I love how I went and properly said, "Oh, thanks for the subscription." I never do that. Oh god. But yeah, like it can be super unexpected. Like, and that the whole Among Us example is just the perfect case. That game came out 2 years ago, and here we are, like, and you know, it's the biggest game out there right now, alongside, you know, Warzone and other stuff. You know, it's competing against AAA titles like Call of Duty and Fortnite and all these things. I mean, even Fall Guys came out, and as soon as that game released, it was insanely popular. And a big part of that was like thanks to the, you know, the social media accounts, you know, got memes to hell and stuff. And it was amazing, honestly. Like, the social media account for Fall Guys does an awesome job. But yeah, I mean, there's no way they were going to be expecting the kind of player numbers that they saw, you know? Oh my lordy. Thanks for Squadrons again. Really enjoyed it. No worries. Yeah, honestly, I actually forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's good. It's really awesome. And like the update this month, I'm allowed to say this month now because it's December, is bruh, BB8's not even rolling. Maybe they just hate too much on him. It's just given up. Yeah, like the update this month is going to be awesome because, I mean, 2 new ships, like the most requested ships that I've seen, and then obviously like private matches as well. It's going to do, honestly, going to do wonders for the game, to be honest. If Battlefront 3 happens, whoa. Oh, okay, so if Battlefront 3 happens, Crate better be already a part of the game's launch. Oh, I imagine it will be, yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Crate. Like, visually, it's gorgeous. I just don't really enjoy playing on it a huge amount. Nice. Is this on PS5? It is, yes, it is. I'm only streaming it like a poor, yeah, so I am on PS5 and all that. It's only like I'm only streaming at 30 FPS though, 1080 at a fairly low bit rate because my internet's a bit bad. It's not the best, unfortunately, but yeah, it is PS5. Mr. Mafia, hello there. How's it going? Battlefront 3 wishlist. Well, that's like, I mean, there's so much I want in Battlefront 3, whether it's at launch or DLC. There's so much I want from it. Hello. Still though, yeah, I mean, it still looks awesome. It still looks good. So I'm pleased.
Keep firing on that ATM-6. Almost there.
Oh, hello. Interesting. Quality of PS5 stream looks way better than PS4 stream quality. Oh, really? Interesting. Because my bitrate is actually lower than I was having it when doing the PS4 initially, I think. So yeah, that is interesting. But yeah, I mean, I'm not too surprised about that so much. But yeah, no, I mean, at least it's an improvement. Like at my house, there is literally no physical way we can get better internet here because there's no fiber optics on the estate we're on. So like the only we get our internet from this like box, like that's just on the edge of the estate, and then that is like the further away you are from that box, like the less internet you have, and it drops off so much. So it starts at like 80 megabytes per second. But then, if you get literally after about 0.3 to 0.4 kilometers away, it just drops down to like 40, and that's pretty much what we get. So, yeah, I'm hoping we can actually get better internet on the estate within the next year or two, but we'll see. We'll see. Xbox Series S is coming on Boxing Day. Xbox coming Boxing Day. Box, get it? That is kind of funny though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, that's awesome though. That's gonna be really good. Now all you have to do is create an Insta and you can be famous. I mean, you got to actually post stuff that people are actually going to enjoy. Like, there is no... I mean, some people will just post the most random rubbish, but if you start with, you know, if you're proper serious about wanting to get onto, like, you know, grow a social media account, you need to have, like, I mean, first you need to know how that piece of social media actually works, like an algorithm and that. But then you also need to actually have a content plan. You need to have a content strategy. Is Vader still coming for me? Oh, it's Kylo this time. Get away from me. He's still coming. Oh, no. I tried. But yeah. Like, you need to kind of have a content plan. No matter what it is. I feel like the light's quite harsh on me. I don't know. There we go. It's a bit better. Alright, let's not use the Detonite charge because I'm actually not enjoying it. Let's just go Impact Grenade. Sheep as chips. Oh, yes. I'm not gonna lie. I would love a pizza and chips right now. I don't normally have pizza and chips together. But I kind of want them. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you could get the chips and just put them on the pizza. Because at that point, it's just like having chips with cheese and tomato sauce on it, right? Just with some dough. Sounds pretty good right now. Oh, the bloody ATS. They get away from me. Come on. Oh, yep. Bugger. Paranoid. Good to see you. I want to see Baby Yoda. I don't have him on me, I'm sorry. I actually have... I have a Baby Yoda Funko in my wardrobe, but that's in another room, and I don't really want to move. I'll be honest. Well, yeah, I mean, well, before the internet, obviously, you would have no way to get famous online because it didn't exist, but yeah, I mean, you're right, like, you can create an account, and if you actually work on it, then yeah, you could become famous with it, but you shouldn't ever go into anything like that and be like, yeah, I just want to be famous. Like, you kind of need to know what you actually want to do, and almost what, like, you know, you can't just go and post random stuff, because, like, what are you actually, like, famous for? You know? Come on. If I had more money, Xbox Series X would have been tempting. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Like, for me, it was kind of, like, with the PS5, it's... The reason that... So I went the digital version. A big reason for that was just, it's cheaper. I mean, sure, that technically locks me into an expensive, more expensive ecosystem. Like, you know, all games are, like, full digital price and not, you know, and I can only get games cheaper when they're on sale and stuff like that, as opposed to like pre-owned or whatever. I can't trade my games back in and all that, but like, I'm not really too worried about that, because a lot of the games me and my brother like buy together, so it could be a £60 game, but I'll only spend 30 on it because my brother will spend another, like, the other 30. So that's kind of that. And over the last 2-3 years, pretty much every game I've bought is digital. So, you know, I just went for I went for it because it's just the cheaper option, and I only really get digital games at the moment. So, I mean, I've already had to rebuy. I've already rebought No Man's Sky, which I haven't actually properly played yet, but I really want to. Like, I'd love to like stream that on Twitch or something, because I think that would be really fun. Just get a couple friends on it and go on a journey through space. Good, but yeah, I mean, I had that on disc. So, oh my lord, that was a lot of people. I want to see a Squadrons like Supremacy game mode. It could have 3 squadrons on both sides, and maybe the ISS. Oh, okay, the ISS. Okay, so the Superstar Destroyer and the Starhawk is capital ships. That would be interesting. I mean, the only thing I will say is the fact that Fleet Battles already has like AI. It's already got these squadrons already. I mean, I know they do bugger all. Like, they don't really do a lot. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could just have less AI and just more players, because they'll actually do something. I mean, yeah, it would be really cool. Like, I'd love that. I'd love that. Just something bigger would be awesome. Disc tray is nice, but I haven't played a game on disc in about 2 years. Yeah, exactly. So, like, why go for that? I mean, sure, the Xbox Series X is more powerful. It can go up to 4K and all that, but you know, I'm playing it, like, my monitor's not 4K, which I only found out by getting my PS5. So that's a shame. It can't do it can do 1440p, but the PS5 doesn't support 1440, so not yet anyway. I think it will do in like an update, but it doesn't support 1440 yet, so that sucks. But like, I'm still playing at 1080p and it still looks amazing, you know? Like, it looks awesome. Call of Duty looks insane. Fortnite with the next gen update looks incredible. So I can only imagine what it's going to look at 1440 and 4K. And the Series S, even though it's not as powerful as the Series X, like, it's still going to be a really good piece of kit. Like, it's going to have a lot faster loading times than the Xbox One X and all that. So yeah, definitely very good. And yeah, the Xbox Game Pass as well is phenomenal. I don't own any next gen Xbox myself. I don't have a PC. I've got my laptop, but I never play games on it because it barely does that amazingly well. So yeah, like, when I actually do get a PC, then I 100% will be getting then I will 100% be getting the Xbox Game Pass, because you pay like, I can't even remember how much you pay, but like, you get a crap ton of Xbox games, among other games, all of EA Play and everything like that, all for just one solid price per month. Like, it's insane, like, the value for money. Oh, that was close. There go. Oh, we tracked them. Love it. Ah, explosions. Oh, the oppression grenade got me. Okay. I don't think I've ever killed anyone with that thing. Alright, this thing's gonna do it. My monitor is only 1080-60 anyway, but I'm more than okay with that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, honestly, like, the difference between 60 FPS to 120 that I've noticed on COD, like, I somehow do play a little bit better at 120 than 60, but the difference like isn't. I personally don't feel like the difference is too astronomical, really. So, and it's still gonna look amazing, you know. Come on. Oh, it's oh, we gotta do this. Oh no! Why? Oh, hello. Crinkle. I got Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for £40 for the year on a code card. What? £40 for a year of games that will cost like. How many games are on the Game Pass? Because I swear like.
Blast door about to seal.
I don't know. I was speaking to Sammy Boy about this the other week, and he was saying that like if he paid for the Xbox Game Pass for like 60 years, that would cost him like 4.3 grand, like for 60 years. But if he went and bought like a certain amount of $60 games, it would get nowhere near as close as to what's actually on the Game Pass itself. Like it's crazy.
Let's get out of here.
So yeah, it like the value for money on the Game Pass is honestly ridiculous, and the fact that you can get it on PC and Xbox, and on your phone as well, like it's crazy. It really is. I only pay £20 because I play it with my brother. Hey, exactly. I mean, the benefits of having a sibling, right? Like for the last 2 Call of Duties, I've only had to pay. I think for Cold War, like well, actually for Modern Warfare, we just got the standard edition, but because of next gen upgrades, we got the next gen upgrade version, so I ended up only paying. So it was like 70 quid, I think. So instead of paying £70, I only paid 35 because my brother paid the other half. Like, it's so good. Am I joining? I'm joining mid game. Okay. Oh. So glad No Shave November is done and over with. Lol. Who? I've never heard anyone call it No Shave November. I just hear Movember, and then everyone's just like, oh, don't shave in November. Just No Shave November doesn't have a ring to it like Movember does. Oh my lord. The secret to cheaper prices is buying the prepaid cards. I've had Game Pass since it's come out and barely paid over 50 quid. What the hell? Fair enough. And that's the thing. There's like, yeah, like you said, like something like 100 to 150 games. You've barely paid over 50 quid, and like 50 quid is less than a brand new like full price game. Like that is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's what it's called? No. I mean, it might be what it's called for some people, but I've never heard it be called No Shave November. It's just Movember. Because the whole point of Movember, like, you can shave, but you shave your beard, but you keep your moustache. I mean, there's a whole thing. Like, it's a charity thing. People do it for charity. Don't. Oh, he's gonna get me. Maybe not. Oh, you've done it twice. Oh, fair enough. I've never done it, actually. Maybe I will do. I mean, like, I've never, like, I haven't shaved in, I think, 3 weeks now, and it's not even that big. Like, my facial hair does not grow that fast. So, Yeah, I mean, there was a time, like, kind of early lockdown that I left it for ages. Like, I probably, like, genuinely left it for like, maybe 7-8 weeks. Been playing Destiny 2 since March. All 3 major £30 DLCs are on Game Pass. Jesus. I know they just got, was it Beyond Light? They just got that DLC recently. I feel like Destiny is genuinely a game I would love to get into, but at the same time really can't be bothered. Like, it's that whole space, you know, it is in that kind of, it's in one of the kind of time periods and genres that I really like. But, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of annoying because I played the Destiny 1 beta with friends. I really enjoyed it, but I never got the game at launch. And then by the time I did get the first game, my friends had stopped playing it at that point. So I didn't play with them. And then Destiny, like when I first saw Destiny 2, it honestly just looked like Destiny 1, but like it was a new story and that was it. So I was never bothered about getting Destiny 1. And I know that was actually a big criticism when the game came out, actually. I know a lot of people kind of complained about that. Just that, not necessarily that it was the same, just more that it kind of looked very similar. But that's like still, like the Game Pass is insane. And there is so much I'd actually play on there, like Sea of Thieves, for example. I'd love to actually like get into, because I feel like it's a game that I would love to play, but again, like I don't have an Xbox, I don't have a PC that really could play it, so yeah, I just need to get a PC, which I'll probably get like late next year, like mid to late next year, I think. Depends when I get money. Ark, good team man, hope you're doing well. There's 269A on the Xbox console version of the Game Pass, excluding EA Play. Jesus. Is that so? Is there more on the console than the PC, or is it the other way around?
That was an entertaining distraction. Inform command they can begin their assault on the droid factory.
Oh yeah, it's essentially the same game, but I love Destiny. That's, I mean, that's fair. Like if it is the same game, then fair enough. But I mean, yeah, I can absolutely see why people would love the franchise. It does look really cool. So that's fair. You think there's more on console? Okay. I mean, I think that would make sense, to be honest. I think it, like, as a product of like Xbox, I think it makes sense to have more on console, because that's then, it's like if you want to play if you want to play these games under the Xbox, you have to have an Xbox, not a PC. So yeah, I mean, that would make sense to me, honestly. Oh, man. Alright, still waiting on one more player. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Alright, what am I saying? Right. I wasn't into Destiny 1 that much, but I really don't regret playing it. Basically, all I've played since lockdown is Destiny 2. Damn, fair enough. I mean, yeah, like since March, you said, isn't it? Yeah, so it's pretty much is since lockdown. I think that's quite nice though, because obviously, yeah, we went into all this, and I guess maybe it's allowed people to start playing games again, or get back into games that they kind of used to play or were into before, or find new games that they've just been able to grind the whole time and stuff like that, which is really cool. Welcome back, Christopher. You should play Jedi Outcast. I have. It's really good. I like Jedi Academy as well. Commander Apo. Hello there. Just finished Fallen Order New Game Plus. Very nice. Did you play it with the Inquisitor Cal skin or not? I need to do that actually. I had a say. I didn't get very far with it because like when it came out, you know, on May 4th, I did a little bit of
Okay, troopers. You'll need
what
to
could
call
I do?
reinforcements and find yourselves a vehicle. We want to keep those droids out of
I
the factory.
tried like the you know, the dojo things out a little bit, and then I went into played the new game, which was really cool. Have you played Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga? No, because it's not out yet.
Eyes on an ATTE.
It's not out until next spring.
Cadet Walker on the double.
You finished it in 3 days? Nice. I finished
Contact the
Fallen Order
Do whatever you have to do. Tell them we need
within...
help now.
The first time I played it was within the weekend that it came out. Like I played a total of like 2-3 hours in on like the Friday, because my version of the game came at like 2 o'clock. I then downloaded it as I watched an episode of The Mandalorian, and then I played it a tiny bit, and then
Yes.
yeah.
Activator class starship. Sending coordinates.
I then had to go to work. I got home and I played it a bit more. Saturday I grinded the hell out of it, and then Sunday morning into the afternoon I finished it. My brother finished it about an hour or so before me though, so I was like, I mean he didn't say anything, but he was just like, oh my god, it was great. Come on. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you meant will I? Oh yeah, of course I will. Of course I will. It's always quite funny when like there's a new Star Wars game coming out and people ask me, "Oh, will you play this?" It's like, well, yeah, of course I will. Like, I feel like it would be a bit weird if me being a Star Wars YouTuber didn't play, you know, a huge new Star Wars game like Lego Star Wars, or I mean, it's like if I didn't play Squadrons. I feel like that'd be weird. Like that would be weird to me. I mean, I know people don't. Like, it's obviously not everyone's game. Like, I know. Well, Star Bazaar I think has covered it a little bit, but not a lot. Damn it. Sucks that you can't equip it in your old save. I wanted to have OP Cal. I just wanted to have OP Cal that can equip the Inquisitor skin to seem evil. Well, I mean, I know in New Game Plus you get all of the you get all the cosmetics. I know that, but you know, you get if you finish the campaign, like you should be pretty close to having all the abilities anyway. So you should be almost OP anyway. So it's not too bad. I mean, at least you get all the cosmetics, so that's kind of. That's a good thing. But yeah, no worries at all, Chris. Take care, man. Have a good rest of your day. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, I find it's really weird. Like on COD, I find it really easy to aim with a sniper on COD, but every other game, I just it feels really weird to me. But I'm normally a decent sniper on Battlefront, but I'm struggling today a little bit. But I'm hitting some shots, but like I probably should have had him a lot earlier. Oh, there we go. Oh, lag. We all good? I think so. Oh, there's one. Lol. Sorry, Lone Wolf. Where are you, dead? Oh, wowie. There we go. Oh, get him as well. Plus. Yes, there we go. He just sat there like as if nothing's gonna happen. Sure, okay. I'm on a 9 kill streak at the moment. What? Wow. I'll take that. I start complaining and then I actually get somewhere. That tends to happen actually. I don't recommend doing it in real life, but you know, if you're not doing well in a game, just complain about how you're bad, and then you'll get good. Honestly, that is my tip for the day. Oh my lordy, where are you? I can't see him.
Unidentified enemy, that's no droid!
There's an 11. Is there someone else up there? No, I don't think so. Oh, we got boss. Okay, this is my downfall. Yep, there we go. I knew that was coming. That was inevitable. Like Thanos. Oh wait, I've got no cards on. So the only annoying thing about swapping over to the PS5 is that
Quick, fire before they restore the defenses.
we'll do that. Is that all of my star cards are unequipped. So for all of the like, I don't really know hero star card. Like, I don't have like all the good star card loadouts
The droids re-engage their
for
defenses.
heroes. So this is going to be a struggle when I get back to them. How did that not get him? Oh, he's lost barely any health. What is that?
That hull's heat signature's spiking.
Damage. Love it. Sorry. Oh, go kick it, didn't it? Damn. We did a good job though. We smashed
On to
it.
the next one. The workers are gone.
Ah.
Found a squad with a few
Okay.
ATEs to spare, but don't waste them because they're all we've got till reinforcements arrive.
Oh, hello.
They lost their
You
shields.
doing it? Nice. Keep firing, boys.
The hot cell's hull won't take much more.
See, that is how you play the objective. That was full health, down to basically nothing though. Wait, this shield was up. What? Oh, maybe they hit it again. Maybe with another ACTU. Oh, you'd love to see it.
Up too good. Letting her rip.
Nice. What we gonna do?
Reinforcements.
We're seeing unmanned turbo lasers close to the
Oh, come on.
I can get gunnery crews inbound if someone
Ow.
were to get space.
Oh, you're joking.
It's your show, troopers. Secure the LZ for our gun crews.
Sorry about the lag there as well. I just noticed. It popped up on here. Hopefully, it's all back to normal and all good at the moment. Oh, you're all there. Sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, dreadful. That was awful. Truly. I just take too long sometimes to take my shots. I'm lining the shots up, but I just don't take them until, and then they move, and then it's like, oh, bugger, they've moved, and I just take the shot, and it's just like, why? Why not just take the shot at any opportunity that I get? Swear to God.
Enemy leader deploying.
Yeah, this is my ATT. Get off of me.
There's another walker.
We need to take out those spider droids. Can someone please get rid of those things? Please. Siege mode.
They took out the walker.
Oh, it's a 2-hit. Oh, that just missed as well. Oh, is it more than that? Okay, it's down. Nice. Oh, that was... okay. This is not going well. Oh, this is... okay, this is actually stuck at the moment.
Unknown enemy leader on site.
I love looking at them move, like the animation for it's amazing. Look at that. Superb. Oh, right, yeah, you can.
Superior ally deployed to our site.
Alright. Now we move. Can we actually get Vader from this? Oh, oh wow, okay. I'm gonna die. Dead, dead, dead. Oh, I couldn't get out in time. Yeah, that life could have gone a lot better.
Dropping an HTE on the battlefield.
Who are you now? Can I actually get in this one? It's some use, I guess. Yeah, it is. That one's not though.
Darth Maul has arrived. Be careful, brothers.
Hey, Gravity, welcome back. Good to see you.
The droid control ship's preparing for liftoff. Pick up the pace.
Oh, that's player damage. Nice. Let's move. Come on, speed low. Nothing.
Droid command ship prepping for evac. Stop them!
Wait, what? The standalone version of Red Dead Online is now available on the joystick. Wait, so you can now get Red Dead Online, but just the you can now buy just the online
Found a
version.
walker.
Interesting. What do I prefer to play, Battlefront 2 or Squadrons? I don't know. Like it's a difficult one because the thing is I don't like comparing them. Oh, you gotta go to task. No worries, you take it. I mean, I'll answer the question, but you won't be able to hear it because you know you'll be gone. But yeah. I don't like comparing Battlefront 2 and Squadrons because they're both completely different. Like, it was like, do I prefer playing Battlefront 2 to Call of Duty, then that's a different question. Like, that's a question I'd answer because they're more like, it's more comparable than Battlefront 2 and Squadrons. I mean, sure. I mean, Battlefront 2 has ship stuff, and the flying in Squadrons is far better than Battlefront 2. So that obviously I prefer, but because the rest of Battlefront 2 is like, you know, ground stuff with heroes and things like that, then it's different. Like, I mean, sure, I mean, the question ultimately is just, do I get more fun out of playing Squadrons or Battlefront? And, like, to be honest, I don't really know. Like, I could play... The experience is more unique with,
They're almost at the guns.
the experience is far more unique with Squadrons. It immerses you a lot more than Battlefront ever does, like, did. But that's the thing with Squadrons, is it was built with that kind of the immersion of being in a starfighter in mind. I mean, it absolutely would have been in mind for Battlefront 2, like, there's no doubt about that, but yeah, there are things that I enjoy more about Squadrons than Battlefront 2, but there are also things that I enjoy about Battlefront 2 more than Squadrons. I love how you're like, oh, I'm not going to go to the shops today. Or like, oh, well, could have got me some whatever. See how it is. But, yeah, it's just trying, like, I don't, yeah. Short way, I don't like comparing them. I don't like to put Squadrons up competing against Battlefront 2 in any way, so yeah. That is ultimately my answer. What map are we on? Kashyyyk. Ooh. To be honest, I don't really want to play Clone Wars. I will try something else. Alright, let's try and find a different map. Oh, never mind, I could stay. Oh, nice. Well, welcome back if you did dip off quickly. I don't know if you heard what I said about Squadrons or Battlefront 2. But yeah, I mean, I also think not just the fact that I don't like comparing them, but it's also just a case of it kind of depends on how I'm feeling on the day. But like that's kind of why I'm alternating streams. Like I don't tend to play I don't honestly tend to play like Star Wars games outside of streams unless I'm getting gameplay, because I mean, firstly, especially with Battlefront, I would stream the hell out of that. So I wouldn't like to stream to play it outside of streams, because I feel like I would just burn myself out of the game too quickly, which I don't want to do. But then, like now with this, like the great thing of having both Squadrons and Battlefront as options that I can play is that I could just play one on you know. I'm playing Battlefront today. I'll play Squadrons on Thursday, because Operation 2 starts tomorrow.
Entering the bazaar, preparing to capture.
Or I should say it starts in 6 hours and 37 minutes.
The rebels have evacuated their key
So,
forces.
well, I imagine it will just take on from then, but yeah. Like, we get a new operation, which is Operation 2. So, I'll be playing Squadrons on Thursday, and then next Tuesday will be Squadrons, next Thursday will be Battlefront. So, like, I'll just keep alternating it like that. So it's nice to be able to do that. Wow, I was literally 40th in every way. Damn, that's a shame. Isa, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Are you ever going to stream FIFA 21? Not on here. I mean, I could do on Twitch, but FIFA's not really one of those games that I would stream, to be honest. It like, I play FIFA, yeah. Like, I mean, I haven't done in a good few weeks. But yeah, like, I'm not really gonna. FIFA's not really a game I'd stream You always do that. Yep. So annoying. Please just be more careful. Yeah, like when I play FIFA, I play it for about an hour tops, and I don't really feel like a stream's necessarily worth, like, unless I actually say it's a short stream, I don't feel like a stream's worth doing just for an hour. Like, if I stream, minimum would be an hour and a half, but ideally would be about 2 hours, and I just don't, I can't ever see myself playing FIFA for that long, honestly. So yeah, and I mean, I'm not even the best at FIFA anyway. I just don't think I enjoy it that much. But yeah, I mean, the main games that I will be streaming on the second channel, like on Twitch, will literally be, please don't see me. No, why did you see me, you bugger? Wow. Yeah, the main games I'll be streaming on the second channel over on Twitch will be, I mean, it'll be Cold War multiplayer and Warzone.
They're storming the cantina!
Yeah, Fortnite. You know, I'll do Among Us every now and again as well. Just any, like, pretty much any game that I'm enjoying at the moment, but it'll mostly be like first-person shooters for the most part. I really want to get just try and have a couple friends to play No Man's Sky with as well, and just, like, you know, start a space adventure on that, you know, and do that every now and again. Once every 2 weeks, just jump on that. Be cool, but we'll see. Oh, go away. Ugh. Welcome back, Ace Gamer. Welcome back. Hope you're still having a good day. Alright. We need to get in this cantina. Get on top, drop down. Absolute domination. Oh, it would help if I could kill him in the first shot, but no. Like, yeah, that guy I did. I mean, I killed 2 of them. That's something, right? That is something. Alright. Oh wow, okay, so the canteen is clear now, but we're actually losing the junkyard instead. Good.
They nearly have the junkyard. We need to retake it now.
There's no way we're going to retake that at all. They are dominating that thing. Oh my lord, yep. There's no coming back from this. I mean, I can barely see, so oh my lord, yep.
Junkyard is lost. We'll cut them off at the cantina.
Goncharlo's back as well. This is simply good news. How's it going? Alright. They can take the junkyard, I don't care. Cantina's the big one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, did I actually kill it? Oh, I actually killed him. Fair enough. Yeah, I see you then. Lol. Shredded. General Hux, hello. Is this a different General Hux to the General Hux earlier, or is it the same one?
Trouble in the cantina!
They should add a PlayStation skin and an Xbox skin for Star Squadron. So Xbox will be black and green, PlayStation will be blue and white. I mean, two things really. Firstly, we already have like blue and white skins in the game already, so I mean, like, okay, yeah, to be fair, they'd like make them a bit more unique, but yeah. And then, I mean, black and green would be really cool, but the only thing I will say about this though is the like the exclusivity with that. It's just like it's a Star Wars game. I don't think like. Yeah, I don't really think having like console exclusive skins on a game that's Star Wars is. I don't personally think that's a good idea.
Alright, we've lost this sector, but we have fallback positions ready. Begin retreat.
Wait, what? Lol, I wasn't here earlier. Well, that's fine. No, it's just because I had someone else in the chat earlier called General Hux. I mean, he's been around on the channel for a while, but I wasn't sure if it was the same person, just a different profile picture or not, so I just wanted to check. But I hope you're doing well, though. Sorry for the confusion. This is where I get an AT-AT in the face. Not AT-AT, AT-ST in the face in like 10 seconds. Because it'll come. I can hear it on my left. Oh no, Kylo's going to get me though. Come on. Where's the AT-ST? Oh, what an explosion. Alright, there it is. I'm not going this way. Okay, yep, I told you. Big sad. Battlefront Brothers, good to see you. Hope you came on. Oh, that is most shameful. I don't like using the DC-15 LE that much at all anymore. I used to use it a lot, but now I just can't. And I don't have the attachments on this thing, so... And I have the combat shield, which I don't want. I gotta do some tweaking. I think I'll give myself more time for the DC-15 LE. You know what? There's a gun I haven't used in a while that I'd quite like to use. And that is the A280. I used to use this, like before the E5, before the E11D came out, I would use this all the time. Oh, he's going for me. Okay. Didn't actually know if he knew I was there or not. That was a big no. Okay, they're taking the bazaar. That's a barrage. Yep. Bother. Alright, you stay distracted. Oh, he's still going for me though. Oh. YOLO boy. Stop it. Stop it.
Converge on the auction house and hold there.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I think it would be really cool to see, like, a black and green, like, skin. I just don't like the idea of locking Star Wars content behind, like, I mean, if it was a game that was only on PC, then, like, well, firstly, that would suck, especially for console players out there, but yeah, for a game that's on all consoles, like all platforms, other than obviously mobile, then yeah, if it's on the three major platforms of Xbox, PlayStation, PC, then I would not want to, and it being the Star Wars IP, I wouldn't lock any content behind console exclusives. stuff. I mean, even if you had, you know, even if you genuinely had a skin for PlayStation that Xbox couldn't use, a skin for Xbox that PlayStation couldn't use. I did say that, right? I tripped on myself, I think. But yeah, if you had a skin that PlayStation could use that Xbox couldn't, vice versa, and you also had, well, and obviously PC couldn't use it either, but then you also had a skin that PC has, but, you know, Xbox and PlayStation doesn't, then, like, you know, it would kind of be okay, but you'd almost, like, what you'd have to do is just you'd have to make them the exact same skin but different colors, because otherwise you're falling into this, you know, unfortunate trap of people being like, oh, well, the Xbox skin looks cooler than the PlayStation one, like, why can't we have it as well? Whereas if you have the exact same skin, just different colors, like, white and blue, white and green, white and orange, or black and green. You know, like the primary color of white or black, I would say. With the secondary color being, yeah, like it would have to be the same white or black. Like it would have to be the same on all of them. But yeah, Jeebus says hi. Hi, Jeebus. Thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. I hope you're having a good day. Vader's gonna get wrecked. But not by me. This is a series of unfortunate events occurring here. Oh, you're joking. Yep, okay. Yep, I'm not getting out of this one. Maybe they could add the logos of the consoles as icons to Alan Start. No. No. I mean, like, again, I get what you're saying, but I would not like that at all. Because at that point, you're basically then bringing, you know, PlayStation and Xbox into the Star Wars canon, and there's all this stuff that, no, I wouldn't like that at all. I mean, I know it's just a game, but with Disney and, like, I mean, with Battlefront 2, for example, everything that came in Battlefront 2 content-wise is canon. So if you're, and that same goes for Squadrons. The same goes for Squadrons. So if you're bringing in this Xbox and PS logo, then it's like, if it was like if it was just like a random like IP, then sure, maybe. But because it's Star Wars, I would instantly just be like, nope.
Go to ground. May the Force be with us all.
Lovely. Alright, let's make Jeeps' name a little bit bigger so it fits better. That's good. Predictions for a Jedi Fallen Order release date. I'm gonna look on the calendar. Right. So I reckon it'll be November 18th, 2022. That is my prediction. It could be next year. I very, very much doubt it. I confidently think that it will not be next year at all. I don't want to say, oh no, it won't be next year, because I don't actually know that. So yeah, I'm very confident that it won't. I mean, you said release date, and date is day, month, year. So Friday, 18th of November 2022 is my prediction for that. I mean, yeah, it won't be next year. I think it could be any time in 2022. I mean, they could release it in May 2022. I doubt it. I think it'll be November. But yeah, so the reason why I say that date though is because that is pretty much 2 years. It'll be 3 years after they released that one. Like Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, and Fallen Order all came within the same kind of roughly a week within November. So I think they'd stick to that. I mean, Squadrons was obviously a bit different. Like that came in October, but still. Yeah, Red Yellow King. Hope you're doing well. I am excited for Christmas. I do celebrate it. It is gonna be. It's gonna be different. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing for Christmas yet, but it should hopefully be good. If Fallen Order 2 releases in 2020, it would seem very reasonable just because their contract ends the following year. Well, it's got nothing to do with that though. Like I think people are forgetting that this contract can easily be extended and will likely be extended. It's not like the release date wouldn't be 2022 because it seems reasonable for the contract. Like, it's not like why or how they're gonna do it. Like, it'll release in 2022 because that's when it would probably be ready. It's got nothing to do with that release date. I mean, obviously, if the contract wasn't going to be extended, then, like, yeah, sure, it would be, you know, it would be a bit like, yeah, okay, well, we kind of have to get it out this year if we're going to do it. But again, you don't want to rush it, because if you rush it, then, and it comes out poorly, then that's not a good look for you. If Battlefront 3 was released, it would be the first Battlefront 3 ever. It would. It would indeed. Battlefront 3 is kind of a bit of a curse for the Battlefront franchise, and I hope that EA and DICE break that curse, honestly. But we will see. Like I was saying earlier, because someone asked about, like, the Battlefront 3, like, when do I think, do I think we'll see one? If so, when? I think we'll see a Battlefront 3 in about 3 to 4 years' time. So, well, I said earliest we'll see it is 3 years, latest we'll see it is 5. That is my prediction. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, I genuinely don't know what's next for Star Wars games, to be honest, because... Well, I mean, all we know is... well, we know, obviously, we're getting... we know we're getting, like, something to do with Fallen Order. Like, whether that's... I mean, I imagine it's a sequel. Everyone's been going on about how there's these rumors about a DLC, which is just rubbish. So, whether that's... But, like, this next Fallen Order game, won't necessarily be... It could be a prequel to Fallen Order, where you play as Seer instead. I imagine it will be a sequel. Based on how Fallen Order ended, I imagine it will be a sequel, though. But that, like, from EA, that's all we know about right now. We only know about a second, what is likely a second Fallen Order game. So, and it's not like they've even confirmed it. They've said that they're still working, like, we know Respawn are still working on the Jedi franchise because they've been hiring people for it. But they've not actually officially come out and said, oh, hey, we're making another game, by the way. So, yeah. But that's it, like, that is it. Like, we don't know of anything else from EA at the moment. They have... Wait. Ace Game, I'm assuming with your last comment you're talking about Battlefront 3, but you're saying here that because of Battlefront 2, they have all the files they can easily port over from past games and add new stuff. That's not how it works.
Hitting the turbo laser.
That's like, if that's how game development worked, then great. But it's just not the case. Like, Dennis, like, so okay, you know how Scarif came out. Oh, you're talking about Fallen Order 2, you didn't get to finish. Okay, but still, like, that's not how it works. Like, even if it was Fallen Order 2 or Battlefront 3, like, it's still not how it works. You can't just go from one game and port over the files and just have it easy like that. It doesn't work like that.
Turbo laser's almost blown.
Oh my lord, I'm being hit from that bugger in the air. Can someone kill him, please? The end of Battlefront 2 was a pretty horrible decision. Yeah, I agree. I'm still salty they made the BB units instead of Ahsoka and Ventress. That's a totally different thing. Yeah, I mean, was it a horrible decision to end Battlefront 2? I mean, it definitely feels that way. I mean, the game was in its prime, for God's sake. I mean, I know why they did it. Everyone should know by now why they did it, and that's obviously because of Battlefield 6 coming out next year. That's why, you know, they needed more people on that. So, yeah. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I absolutely understand why. It does suck, but we move. The whole thing about the BB units and all that, though, like, it was, you know, during the time they were added, you had sequel content. Like, it wasn't Clone Wars content at the time. Like, you're not going to go and have a whole year of Clone Wars content to then start making sequel trilogy content, to then go to OT content, but still add Ahsoka and Ventress. Like, that's not... Like, that's... like, is honestly that would be one of the weirdest decisions to make. I mean, it would be great to see. It would have been awesome to see them, sure, but it's such a weird... Like, that would be a really strange content strategy. It's like, oh, here's... I mean, just random update for the original trilogy.
We witnessed the death throes of the Resistance. Their starfighters
You know,
strike in the sky.
here's a brand new best pin map on Galactic Assault. Oh, but we're also adding Savage Opress and Mace Windu, along with, you know, 2 new reinforcements for the original trilogy as well. Like, if you're having original trilogy focused content, you're gonna have original trilogy characters come as heroes. Likewise, what the sequel trilogy was doing, we had a whole year already of Clone Wars focused content. It was now time for the Age of Resistance, and they wanted to add 2 new heroes to that. Oh, okay, well, we've already had 8... Not 8. We've already had 8 new heroes within the Clone Wars. We already had a lot of original trilogy heroes, but we've not had any sequel trilogy heroes in a while. So, and if you're going into the Age of Resistance stuff, then that's fine. And to be honest, I would rather they like. I mean, Ahsoka and Ventress would have been great because they're they're super agile. Dual wield lightsabers, which is something we haven't seen in the game yet, but them adding BB-8 and BB-9E is ambitious, but also like it uses different technology, and we've already got so many lightsaber heroes in this game. Like, I mean, we've got a lot of blaster heroes anyway, but it adds something completely different. Like, adding Ahsoka and Ventress would have been cool, but having BB-8 and BB-9E adds so much more depth to gameplay than they would, so... Yeah. I mean, I understand if you don't like it.
Emergency! The turbo laser
Yeah.
will be destroyed!
Fair enough. It's kind of funny how they were considering adding Rose Tico over Poe Dameron. What are you talking about? Right, no, do you think after Battlefield 6 development is done, DICE will return to Battlefront 2 or start Battlefront 3? There is no reason to return to Battlefront 2. There is absolutely no reason to return to Battlefront 2. I mean, something that I've kind of learned over the last kind of few weeks really is that development's never really done. So I was doing a survey for animation for an assignment for university, and a big theme that came up in my survey was that these animators were saying, well, animations are never really done, there's always work you can do, and that's going to be true for all forms of the work within a game. But yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. Like, when the game is released next year, I imagine I'd hope they start to work on a Battlefront 3. There's no point coming back to Battlefront 2, honestly. I mean, they could, but I think it makes way more sense to go back and just start new, make a brand new, bigger, better, and more ambitious third title, then carry on making that. Remember one of those developers stating that originally they were adding General Hux and Rose Tico, and then they decided to add the BB units as heroes. I don't honestly remember any of that, to be honest. That to me honestly just sounds like that to me sounds like a rumor more than anything. I mean, it could have genuinely happened. Like, can you actually remember who actually said that? Or where you actually saw that? Because, I don't know. I mean, I don't really remember that, to be honest.
Troops to the gate. We can't afford a breach.
Come on. Oh, get away from me. I mean...
Fall back and ready a defense.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, could it have genuinely been a consideration? Yeah, like, they probably came up in conversation, but... They would have considered all things, really. I mean, they probably, at some point, considered Snoke, to be honest. That it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they'll consider everyone, you know, or they'll look into all these different things, but, you know, they would have, you know, choosing the BB units over General Hux and Rose, or even Poe, I feel like is an easy decision to make, to be honest. Like from a developer standpoint, I mean, do you really want to see Hux and Poe Dameron on the ground? I mean, sure, you know, you probably could, but you know, it would, like, from a game perspective, like from a designer point of view and almost an artist, I guess, as well, like, it would be so much more interesting to add the BB units than two generic gun heroes that we don't need. I mean, yeah, like, it probably came up in conversation at some point. I don't remember it ever being publicly stated, but, like, I imagine it would have definitely come up.
Blast the intruders and cancel the override.
Actually, no, maybe it did. Like, I think it might have been around last year. I kind of actually remember having a conversation about it, actually. Maybe you're right. It's been a while. Mild, good to see you. It has been a while. Hope you're doing well.
Resistance commander just landed.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Ace, actually. I kind of... The more I think about it, the more I kind of remember having this conversation, like, really early this year, late last year, because it was the phrase I made about generic gunman hero that actually rejogged my memory. But yeah, I mean, if you add Hux and... I mean, if you add Hux and Poe or Hux and Rose, like, what can they bring that any other gunman hero couldn't. Okay, well, General Hux is a leader, right? Okay, well, he can bring some buff into it. Okay, but Phasma has already got like a health buff for nearby allies, and I don't know. I just don't really feel like it would be needed. Whereas, yeah, BB-8 and BB-9E, like, were the right decision. Out of anyone else from the sequel trilogy, BB-8 and BB-9E, to add them as heroes was by far the right decision compared to anyone else they could have added. And that's like just new characters, not like skins. And like going back to the whole Ahsoka thing again, like I would have much preferred Ahsoka and Ventress over BB-8 and BB-9E. Like, of course I would. I think a lot of people would, but you don't add, like, considering they were going for this whole Age of Republic, Age of Resistance, Age of Rebellion thing, you don't add Clone Wars content in Age of Resistance content. So, you know, that would make no sense. If, like, you know, if they genuinely just dropped random content into random eras every now and again, then, like, I'd understand if we got Agent Kloss and Ahsoka and Ventress in one update, and then, like, in another update several months later, we then get BB-8 and another Clone Wars map. Like, I get that. But it would still just make more sense to release Resistance map with Resistance heroes, and then 6 months later release Clone Wars maps, Clone Wars heroes, you know?
Got a resistance commander on site.
Yeah, I mean, I do think a Battlefront 3 will come from DICE. When that will be, like, yeah, I think it will genuinely be about 4 to 5 years' time, and I think it will be like I genuinely think it could be the biggest and best game, like any Star Wars game, really. They really have they honestly, with the Battlefront franchise, are sitting on an absolute gold mine. No matter what content it is, there's so much they can add. Like, you know, Battlefront 3 would, you know, I imagine would have space, like, you know, Starfighter content and stuff like that. And now that you've got things like Squadrons, I mean, just for the original trilogy alone, add those, you know, add the 5 ships that are going to be in the original trilogy, but you've also got so many skins for your pilots and so many skins for your starfighters as well, that you can be like, okay, well, in Battlefront 3 we want customization for our ships as well, so we'll take these skins from, you know, we'll take these canon skins from Squadrons and from the pilots, and then we'll create these characters, you know, whether it's reinforcements for the pilots or just a skin for the class. You know, you can use these armor sets that are in Squadrons. I mean, I wouldn't take, like, all of them. Like, with the armor sets especially, I wouldn't take all of the helmets. I wouldn't be able to mix and match helmets. It would solely just be being able to match up. You know, it would just be like the actual full set, so the gloves, the gloves, the helmet, and the flight suit sort of thing. It would just be something like that, basically. Like the Imperial Ace Academy suit. That entire suit could be a skin in a Battlefront 3. And that's just like original trilogy starfighters alone. Like, there's so much they could do with a Battlefront 3. They could keep it going for so long. So, like, yeah. It would be crazy. Magic Munzy, I'm doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? You've been playing F1 all day. Can't go wrong with that, to be fair. You can't go wrong with that. Nathan and Arc Trooper Echo, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Holy bro, I haven't seen anybody stream Battlefront 2 in a minute. I didn't last week, to be fair, because of Squadrons. And I mean, I've been streaming Battlefront again for probably about a month now, I think. Like, I'm going to be doing it once per week, and then the other stream is going to be Squadrons. That game I played there was my last game, though, because I'm going to be over on my Twitch. I'm going to be streaming Fortnite for the event in in 2 hours time. So yeah, that'll be over on the Twitch, which should be fun. I'm gonna take a break though. I need to get some dinner, chill out, stuff like that. So yeah, apologies Nathan and Echo for you guys just getting in, and Munzie as well. Munzie's doing good though. This is good stuff. Genuinely can't wait for the event, mate. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, my plan for the next couple days really is so yeah, I'm gonna end it now. I'm gonna stream Fortnite from about 8 o'clock to 8:30, and then like I'll start around then. I'll then yeah, I'll stream the event over on my Twitch, which is DualShock TTV. If you haven't already followed me, once the event like ends, I'll end up there, and I'll then upload that to my second channel on YouTube. I'll upload the event video for that for anyone who missed it. Basically, that is just DualShock on YouTube. So yeah, and then tomorrow I will upload a video on here. Probably talking about, yeah, I think it would be, I think it's going to be like my ideal pod racing game. I'm not 100% too sure yet, but it should be that tomorrow, which should be interesting. The Twitch is DualShock TTV, so if you type in !Twitch, then it should come up for you. I know you're probably thinking, why have you put TTV in the name if it's obviously on Twitch? Like, I know it's on Twitch. Well, DualShock was taken, and I didn't know what to do. I should have just done TV, but I can't change it now, and it's really annoying. But yeah. Solo Case, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's the link to my Twitch, so I'm going to be over there in about 2 hours time to 2.5 hours roughly. But until then, I hope you will have a good rest of your day. I'm going to be streaming the Fortnite event over there for those who didn't quite catch that. So yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you, Solo Case. Glad you are as well. I'm going to wrap it up there though, guys. Hopefully I'll see you later for the Fortnite event. Should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I will see you otherwise here on Thursday for a stream at the usual time. That is it from me today though. Thank you all very much for watching.